Warning: the following podcast contains violent scenes that may be unsettling to some listeners. Listener discretion is advised. In the year 1848, the Industrial Revolution is just starting to impact the world. Among these new fantastic innovations came the rise of snake oil salesmen promising to cure everything from cholera to baldness. For the immortals of the night, this means nothing until one such tonic begins poisoning them. Now antidotes and alliances are being sought out. One such alliance consists of Lord William Pelham, an Astamite played by Adam, Augustus Rogers, a gangrel played by Andrew, Herschel Buckman, a Tremere played by Chris, Amir, a Setite played by Slavic, and Joaquin is the storyteller. Diluted is a Vampire the Masquerade story that takes place in the Victorian Age vampire setting. If you wish to contact us, you can reach us on Twitter at twin_cities_VTM or on Facebook at Twin Cities by Night. We hope you enjoy.
Do you gentlemen think we should split or should we stay together?
Why don't we take a cab? I can pop in at a couple restaurants and taverns, maybe a gentleman's club or two, to see if I can find my solicitor, to set him about investigating these properties and names. Afterwards, we can head back to the docks.
Or to Elysium, but yes, definitely it would be a good first step then. Yeah. Okay, then.
We should probably head to Elysium then, after we look in on my solicitor.
Okay,
see if we
so
can't get
Solicitor Elysium. Yeah, Solicitor Elysium and then the docks. And who knows, we may change our trajectory once we find out what all this babbling is that is written down there. So, all right, yes, indeed then. I would find it very interesting to see how someone of your stature goes about this mighty town of ours.
First, we'll hail a cab. Pelham will get up and he'll put his overcoat on, gather his things, and then he'll go out to the street to hail a cab.
I'll put on my top hat, my overcoat, and my cane as I follow along.
All right, so you're gonna make several stops on the way to Elysium?
Yes, he'll first stop off at the gentleman's club that his solicitor frequents to see if he's there, and if he's not there, he'll stop at one or two restaurants along the way to see if he's there. Otherwise, he will send a message to his office.
Okay, so
for the morning.
Trying to figure out how I should do that. Do I roll over that or?
You just fiat it. I don't mind either way.
Yeah. Okay. So I say you find him at the second club you look at.
Okay, so he'll be at a restaurant then.
Yeah, the restaurant. Yeah.
Okay. I will. When we get there, I'll turn to the other two. Excuse me, gentlemen. I'll see if he's in here, and I'll turn to the driver. Please wait for me. And then I'll head into the restaurant. I will slip the maitre d' £1. Ask him, "Is this gentleman having dinner this evening?"
Yes, sir. He is. Yes.
Excellent, thank you. Can you please guide me to his table?
Certainly, I'll this wait, sir.
Thank you. And Pelham will, is his solicitor / attorney dining alone? Does he have someone there with him?
For this he's alone.
Am I inside this restaurant with him, or are we waiting outside?
You're waiting outside in the cold.
Damn it! I was about to try
we don't care about cold.
I know, but I was about to try and heighten the senses and try to listen. But if I'm outside, okay, never mind.
Okay. To cut it short, Pelham will hand the solicitor the notes that he took. He'll ask him to investigate the properties and the people involved, hire any additional assistance that you may need, forward all expenses to me, and I'll see that it's taken care of. Enjoy your meal. Your meal is on me. Have a good evening.
Thank you for generosity, sir. I'll get on this right away.
Thank you.
Yes.
After about 10-15 minutes, Pelham will walk out of the restaurant, hop back into the cab, and he'll wrap the roof with the top of his walking stick. Driver, proceed.
Does your retainer there have a quick turnaround usually for such deeds?
He takes as long as he needs to take. I prefer a thorough and accurate job to a quick one.
Yes. That's understandable. Definitely. You have to understand my naivety when it comes to financial matters and stuff like that. I've spent so many years fine-tuning my occult skills, my magical abilities, that unfortunately I am just a newborn when it comes to such matters. But I appreciate your help and your hospitality in this. I just smile, my fake smile.
If you would like an education on managing finances, I'm sure that we can work something out. I find that one of the key things to keep in mind is that the better you treat your people, the better it works out for you in the end.
Yeah, that very well may be the case. I just look out the window.
So you enter into Elysium, and to your mild surprise, there's only two people currently in attendance. One of them you see is Edward Bainbridge. Another one is a he's a sort of like a messenger for for the higher ups in the community. Basically, as soon as you enter, he basically turns to you and says like, "Sorry, sirs, but the upper echelons of our community have matters to attend to, quite urgent matters requiring the masquerade and steps to keep it. Some measures have to be taken that unfortunately require many, many moving parts."
I understand, good sir, but I just need a moment of Mr. Brainbridge, a clanmate of mine's time, if you so would just kindly inform him.
He's like, "Go right ahead." He sits back down. He's just there to let anyone who's come to Elysium know that the higher ups are not really going to be available tonight.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I'm going to ask him a couple of questions while he goes up and talks to Bainbridge.
Yes, sir.
I just wanted to know, are they meeting here somewhere, or is it a different place entirely?
There's a more private location for members such as they. I'm afraid I can't just disclose it even to amongst ourselves. I'm afraid it's more private.
I understand. And there's, nothing that you can inform us of? What it may be regarding?
You see him, it's sort of like...
this is a concerning time for our kind.
Yes, all of us. Right? And say, there's been some disturbing reports from our fellows in Dublin. They seem to have any troubles of their own, and unfortunately, it seems that they are looking for answers here.
I see. Thank you so kindly for what you could tell me. I know that the wrong words can,
Yes, especially in times such as this.
Yeah. So, I'm going to head towards Brainbridge while those two are talking or standing there. Kind of have a Tremere one-on-one moment.
You see if he's got several stacks of books all around him. You see him looking over, reading them, taking notes.
I kind of quietly just clear my throat to get his attention.
Pelham will examine some of the artwork, and he'll pop up heightened senses to listen in.
I pull a seat up and I sit next to him and I'm like, "Brother, we've been making progress in our investigation. You'd be amazed at their awe at my skills in the arts, how it's helped this investigation progress."
Indeed, yes.
But
I'm researching a possible. I'm trying to find a cure. What do you want?
We found some information from someone that is written in a language that none of us speak, and I was hoping that maybe you could help us.
What language is it? Mesopotamian? Egyptian?
I don't. No, I would recognize those. Of course, I wouldn't. I pull out the. Here's a taste of it. I pull out the charcoal thing and I unroll it on the table around him.
It's like, Gaelic. Of course, it would be that. Where did you find this?
At the house of two brothers, the Conway brothers. They own a shipping company. Matter of fact, we believe they may have been responsible for the staking and death of Solomon, and very well behind this
Truly
matter which you're trying to find a cure for.
Matter
of fact, one of the journals that I gave Mr. Clark was written in this language. Mr. Clark, the deputy.
That's you mean that big? Oh yes, I know that. Yes.
And then I have another journal here though that you might find interesting too. That's written in the same language, which has me worried because it makes references to Eastern Europe and Romania and those lands.
You mean you think from there, someone from there could be involved with this?
I don't know. Why would they travel there? Why would two Irishmen travel to such far eastern lands?
I don't know. Yeah. Now you have my attention. I don't know. I do know someone who can read this though.
One other matter of concern.
You remember our mutual acquaintance, Mr. Simon Westing, I believe.
Yeah.
He
Met him at the bar.
Yes, he is fluent in it. He learned it apparently back during his life working in the docks.
What clan is he of?
He is quite the temperamental fellow, if you catch my drift.
Talking about individual quirks, it seems like a member of my group is the one group that has a very large grudge to hold upon ours. And I motion towards like where Pelham's looking at the pretty paintings.
Oh, so you finally figured out that you were dancing with some very unique individuals.
Yes, I have. Yeah. But this. Thank you for the information.
Yes, I believe.
By the way,
find Simon. He is at Hyde Park right now. He is with Horace, the other man you met last night. They had some business to attend to there.
What clan is he of?
You know he's Toreador.
Right. Horace. All right, thank you. I appreciate it. And I don't know how to put this. If any of my peers happen to ask my abilities, of course you'll confirm what I've told them, right?
Perhaps. Why would perhaps?
To strengthen. We're only as strong as our weakest link.
Yes, you're correct in that.
I feel like this is a really good time for Augie to walk up.
All right, you do so.
And I just like, oh, hello. Yes.
Edward.
Oh yes, Mr. Rogers. Yes, yes. I
extend my hand to shake his hand.
He takes your hand. Yes. As I told you, I was conducting some research there. This library is a cornucopia of information.
Yes, I've given a lot of thought to the proposition that you made to me, and I've decided that I will definitely invest in your efforts.
Oh, marvelous! Yes. I have a small lab.
Proposition.
Sure.
I look over at him and just say, yes, Edward here believes he may be onto a cure, so I feel like an investment is the right way to go. Isn't that right, Edward?
Yes. I've been making I'm afraid our elders are too preoccupied with the ancient techniques. I feel
and
that
other concerns, yes, I understand. However, progress can only be made by those who are willing to invest the time into it. Isn't that correct?
Yes.
And you are definitely willing to do so. So how about this? Send me a bill for whatever it is you need to accomplish, itemized as detailed as possible, and we'll get you taken care of.
Oh yes. And I think yes, it shouldn't be too extravagant. Yes.
You still have my information, isn't that correct?
Yes, I believe I did. I do. Yes, I will send a man to your estate with the information.
Good. I look forward to working with you, and I'll hold my hand out to shake his hand.
He shakes it,
and I look pointedly at Herschel and says, "Are you done?"
Yeah. And I look at Brainbridge, yeah. Look at him somewhat surprised, and
you just smugly like, I know something you don't.
And I get up and I'm like, I seem to have a name of an individual that can help us read this language, which is Gaelic, by the way. He was someone that we all met at the bar, Simon Westing. He's over at Hyde Park now. So I suggest we should make a detour from there, probably with the quickest haste, to see what we can find out this stuff says.
I see. Well, let's get on that. And Edward here will do his part, I'm sure.
Yes, certainly. I
Oh,
shall
I'm sure he will.
continue my research.
Internally, I'm like, what the fuck is this guy up to, man? Wheels within wheels within wheels, I see. I don't say that out loud. Then I suppose we should go scoop up Lord Pelham over there. He seems to be very drawn into painting over there as I make my way towards the Assamite. So I'll walk up and Lord Pelham.
When Pelham hears the footsteps, he'll turn off heightened senses.
Lord Pelham, I seem to have a name of individual who can help us interpret this writing, which turns out to be Gaelic.
Oh, interesting. Who might this individual be?
He's actually a gentleman that we met the other night. His name is Simon Westing. He's of Clan Bruja. He's over currently at Hyde Park right now, working with someone named Horace, who was with him the other night.
Are you suggesting a detour then?
Indeed, I am.
Very well. Let us be off.
All right, so yeah, you guys head back to your coach. It's a short enough trip to Hyde Park. I think it's nearby to the museum that they use as Elysium. So you make your way there, and you notice that there are several men actually near the entrances of that park.
I think you gentlemen should do the talking in these situations. You seem to be better negotiators than I.
Well, we'll hop out of the cab. We'll walk over to the nearest entrance. Good evening, gentlemen.
What are you doing?
Taking in the evening air.
Very well. They just say to stand by at the entrance.
I tip my hat to them. I'm looking for a gentleman named Simon. Do you perhaps know who I'm talking about?
What's your business?
A mutual friend of ours sent me his way. He knows who I am and who my companions are.
I'm still mounted, by the way. Just silently standing over on my horse, just looking. Not really saying anything.
You just can your business wait? They're a bit busy right now with a private engagement at the park.
This, sir, is of utmost importance. And I really think that you should perhaps go tell him right now what we're doing, that we're here waiting for him. And I'm going to use Dominate too while doing that, if I can, see if it works.
All right.
What's the difficulty, Storyteller?
6.
1, 2, 3 successes.
All right. With 3 successes, you basically what'd you say to him?
Like, you should go tell him that there's someone here who needs to speak to him.
Okay, all right, I definitely.
On something of utmost importance. That's what I said.
No, you see, I'll definitely go. He goes. He turns back. He turns right around. He walks off.
And I turn around and I look at my companions. Must have convinced him. Must have been something I said. I turn around and I wait.
I just arch an eyebrow.
Pelham will look at you. We know this gentleman.
Mm-hmm.
What was to prevent us from walking into the park and finding him ourselves?
Because his employee there was saying that they're too busy talking about something else of utmost importance. What we have, I feel, I get a little terse, is way more important than what they're talking about.
All right, so quickly enough, the guy comes back saying like, "All right, boss man says it's okay."
Thank you, sir. Thank you. As I progress to follow Lord Pelham, because he's obviously a warrior, and I'll walk between him and the horse so I can get most protection.
Yeah. Pelham will walk in. He'll stroll casually, heading in the direction that the gentleman just came from.
All right, you approach and you see Simon Westing. You remember him? He's dressed in a dark overcoat, and his top hat is like poor clothing. Where he's got some fierce like mutton chops going on in his face. And you seem like he's leaning against like a tree, watching. It looks to like a small, almost like a what do you call it? Like a gazebo type thing, where you see another man standing, looking out at a scene where you see two groups of men facing each other.
I approach still mounted until I get up to where they're discussing things, and then I'll dismount and slowly approach, letting the other two step in front of me giving time to approach first as I dismount.
Pelham will approach them directly.
I'll follow Pelham and whisper in his ear, please negotiate with them. Let's find out what they know about what we're looking into before we tell them anything, before we have them interpret what we have. Does that make sense?
Pelham will turn. Why don't you go ahead and take the lead on this one then?
Okay, I suppose I could do that. Not like not feeling so much of a godhead anymore. I'll kind of like take the lead in this. Mr. Weston.
Yes. What is it, you guys? Oh, you're that group from the other night. What is it you want?
Yes, I was just me and my companions here. We're making progress in our investigation, and I thought that maybe I have something that might interest you. Of course, we could talk about sharing such information if you have something that you think of may be of value to us, seeing that you're also searching for the same answers as we are.
You have to wait a bit. I'm afraid I have to wait for Mr. Holden's permission. He is officiating a duel right now, so we have to wait a bit.
A duel?
A
Yes.
duel between who?
And so he was to say that there are two men over there. You look and you see like there are two two young looking men standing in the snow, like sort of like they're talking to like in two groups, like one on the left, one on the right, like about like two men and then like two men flanking them, and you see they're both sort of like talking amongst their group, and Westing explains that yes, apparently they're students from the architectural school, and that the one on the left was quite the pioneer and developed some sort of new technique or some nonsense. And so, as usual, his friend and partner decided to take all the glory and all the money with it. And so, as a result, the first one over here decides to challenge him to a duel. Now, they outlawed dueling in 44, but you can obviously see it doesn't stop them idiots from killing themselves.
What's their names?
I didn't really pay attention. I don't really care. It's just Horace is really Horace's thing. He likes to officiate these things.
Absolutely fascinating. I will.
Yeah, I take it no one looks familiar over there, right? Other than Horace.
Yeah, you see him just like sort of standing in this gazebo thing, just like looking at it, like painted. Like he's just like enraptured by. He hasn't even turned around and looked at you guys yet.
Wow, this is intense, dude. I can get behind this.
I'm gonna go be witness. I want to
And
see what happens.
Westing like leans in and says, "I got money on the second guy. Look, I tell you, you got money. You want to keep it? You got to practice your aim. He's got it. You willing to bet on this?
Who, me?
Any of you? He just like leans into your group. Like,
Oh,
I'll bet £5
Yeah.
on the first gentleman.
I'm gonna take a look at the two of them and evaluate them. What kind of duel are they doing?
they're doing pistols.
Pistols. Okay, can I kind of get a feel for each one of them using like perception and maybe like I don't know, empathy to try and get a view of like their body language, how confident they seem, and their overall physical like health and all that kind of stuff. Maybe one of them is like quick on the draw. I don't know.
All right, so you see the two men, one on the left, one on the right. The one on the left, is the one who developed the architecture, but didn't get the money. Okay. So give me a roll. Difficulty 7. It's a bit of a distance.
2 successes.
All right, with 2 successes, you definitely tell like he's definitely like sort of like jittering around, moving his arms around and the keep
Nervousness.
Yeah, or you don't know. He just moving his arms around, trying to keep motion, especially his hands, moving their hands around,
Okay, and the other guy?
And the other one you notice is a lot more calmer though. He's definitely you'd see him make similar motion, but just like much slower, much more. The one who's got the money, he's doing similar things, trying to keep his hands warm and fresh, but it's not more controlled.
And who did Herschel say he was betting on?
He said he was betting on the second one, The one on the right, the one who stole the money.
That's who Simon said he was betting on, right?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, I was gonna bet. I was gonna say I was gonna bet on the first one. That's what my guy said. Just have for fun, like £5. You know what I mean?
All right. Any other two joining in?
No, thank you. I tend not to gamble.
How about you, Mr. Rogers?
Well, usually I only bet on animals, but I think I'll make an exception for this particular circumstance. It's very unique. And then I'll place a bet that the guy who's on the right will win. I don't know, what wagers are he accepting?
Whatever you want.
I'll wager just a couple of pounds, like £3 or something.
All right, so 5 on the challenger, 3 on the defender, and I'm betting on the defender as well. So that's £8 for the defender, £5 for the challenger.
Woo! Let's go. No,
All right, now let me roll the dice. Evens,
Here.
it's the challenger. Odds, it's the defender.
50-50.
Yes.
I'm not stressed about it. I can throw away £3.
And that's a 6. So that's the challenger, I believe I said.
All right. So that means I won,
So what
right?
exactly happens?
So
Alright.
as you basically you see the men grab the pistols, stand back to back, pace forward, turn and shoot. With the 6, the challenger, the one who lost the money, you see him whirl around. He presses the trigger. You hear the boom of the gunshot, and you see the defender's stomach just sort of like ripple, like just sort of like pop open, and you just see him sort of like just falls to the ground. It's like you just hear like this groaning sound out of him, like it's like just crumpled completely.
Not being one to take a loss as a total loss, I'm going to go over to the guy laying on the ground, dying, and offer him a point of blood.
What?
If I can heal him. Like, I'm gonna like see if I can heal him, cut my arm open and just heal him. Now, this could just heal him up and like make him into a ghoul, right? Just 1 point.
In front of like a whole park of people, dude.
A whole
It's not a
park.
whole
He
park.
didn't describe. No, he said it was like closed off. There's like just a couple of vampires and these two guys, right?
Yeah, it was like these two guys and like two guys behind them. Like as soon as the gunshot went off, basically like
Oh,
yeah,
I thought that was a crowd of people.
No.
Oh no! If there's a crowd, I would not be doing this at all.
No,
Oh, okay,
it's
I was
just-
about to
it's just-
say. Ooh, I was like, damn, you got some
it's just like like six humans as far as you know, and you guys.
Oh, okay,
no,
gotcha.
it's not humans. Come on.
Okay, yeah. There's at least a couple.
I'm thinking they're not human at all.
Well, you know that.
I could be wrong.
Well, you know that the one who got shot it definitely is. So yeah, you was right when you hear the gun, you notice that.
But he's like on the ground, like and I'm gonna go over to him, like I'm like, oh, it's gonna be okay. You're gonna be all right.
By the way, hey, wait, before you do that, let me see what my notes say. Give me a So yeah, if you hear the gunshot, you notice that Westing turns away right as he hears it, and then
it's like self-control rolls, everyone, dude.
exactly, you just saw a guy get gunshot. Let's see some rolls. That's
all right.
why Westing turned away. He's like, yep, don't need to see this. Don't need to make an incident.
Okay. Oh, you want self-control?
Yes.
All right. Okay.
Who was all watching? Well, all three of you watching?
Yeah, I was watching.
You're a bit of a distance away, so you don't immediately notice. What would the difficulty be?
Is this for blood?
Yeah, basically he got gut shot, which means like there's a lot of blood going out.
I'm at full blood, so what would I be doing?
You would I say yours is reduced by 1, but the other two they got the poison in them too, so that's an increased frenzy.
Yeah, because I got a bunch of that shit in me, dude.
I had a 4 on that roll, so I don't remember how much that increased it by.
I think say you increases yours by 1 and Herschel's by 2.
Okay. What's the difficulty?
Space difficulty 6. So for you, Pelham, that's -1, so that's 5. For you, Rogers, that's +1, so that's 7. And you, Herschel, that'd be 8.
Well, I had 3
Can I-
successes.
Oh, yeah,
Can I-
so you're good.
Can I spend
All
a
2
willpower?
successes.
Yes, you can. Now give me a roll.
Okay, I'm gonna. All right, hold on a second. I'm spending my willpower. Hold on. Okay, here we go.
So I got 2 successes from Pelham. That you're good.
Well, I would have had one anyways, but 2 successes for me altogether.
Oh yeah, so yeah, but all of you make it, and you just sort of
Yep.
you notice that you do notice that Herschel and Rogers just sort of there's a moment like, oh, then he manage to pull themselves back.
Right. So I'm going to go over to the guy who's on the ground. He's probably not dead yet. He's probably severely injured.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait a second because most likely at the end of the duel, he'll be declared winner, and then they'll kind of all right, fine, fuck you, and leave or whatever, do his
Exactly.
thing.
Yeah. So yeah,
And then
now
after,
now just it's as they do all that, and so basically the victors are leaving behind, and then there's just the loser and his 2 guys behind him.
yeah, with a kind of smile on my face, I'll crouch down over him and say, give him this. You have one chance. If you wish to live, I can save you.
What?
Don't know what he said.
What
If
is
anything.
it? What? What is it? What is it? What
Do
is
you
it?
wish to be saved?
Yes, I do.
I will bite into my wrist with my fangs and then force feed him a point of blood.
At first he's like, oh, and then he starts drinking. I have no idea how to do this, so
He gets a point of vitae, right?
yeah, I guess.
And then he can use that to heal a lethal point, and that might be enough to save him.
So,
And
yeah,
if he
that would
lives,
take one
he
off
might come
you.
find me.
All right.
You're gonna put one of your business cards on his chest. Come find me later, man.
Yes, exactly. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be like, here's my card. Come find me if you're interested.
Tomorrow night's newspaper. Gentleman bursts into flames on bridge.
Because here's the thing: he's only going to be able to heal 1 point, right? It's lethal, so at most he's probably going to be hospitalized for a day or 2, to heal off what he has, and maybe even longer. And so,
all right, so yeah, you do that. Then the other 2 are sort of the other 2 men behind him look to Horace, and they just nods, and they're like, okay, then they pick him up to sort of lead him away.
Everyone wants a ghoul.
And then there's Horace going well, didn't expect that to happen.
Yeah, he should promise. He fucked over his friend, and for monetary gain, good businessman.
Oh, that is well done, sir. Well done. Now, what, may I ask, brought you all here tonight?
Yeah, I'm not sure if I could top that, but
I'm going to turn and look at the other 2. That's all I'm going to do.
I was actually wishing to have a word with Mr. Simon over here, but he said he was at the moment had some responsibility to you. But now that seems to be over with, I was wondering if I could have a moment of his time.
Well, perhaps if you tell me first what you want him for. You see, good help is very hard to come by.
Well, you see, actually, I was gonna kind of extend an offer to you and your group. The other evening, we met up. Brainbridge was with you at that establishment, and you said that your group was trying to also find answers to this toxin that seems to be going around the city. And we have some information that we think might be helpful to you guys. And we're looking maybe to make a deal to exchange with some information that you may have found out.
Huh. Interesting. So you propose a mutually beneficial agreement, then?
Of course, for the overall good of the Camarilla and our wonderful organization within the city here. We both get from this deal, and we both serve the greater good.
Yes. So, very well. Let's hear what you want first. Then I can see. Then I shall say, really, just what I need in return for that.
Sir, so you're asking me to show my cards before you even tell me you're willing to play?
There is an order to the game, you know. One player goes first, next one, and so on.
I kind of look sideways at my two peers looking for some kind of affirmation if I should go ahead or not. And they stare at me all stone cold like. I turn around and
I don't give you any kind of indication one way or another.
I'm going to try to aura perception this Toreador who's smooth as silk, see what he's really feeling inside, if that's okay.
All right, give me a roll. Well, that's what's the
8. I just got 1 success, so I just know you're a vampire, which really doesn't help me at all with anything.
Yeah.
Well, we have information. Actually, matter of fact, before I continue, have you heard recently in Elysium about the concern about the breach of this thing of ours?
Yes.
I was the one to find that information.
You?
Yes, me. Why, are you surprised?
I find that no, not at all. It's just, well, I find that solo efforts in this great city of ours tend to be of smaller matters, where something this large seems to be almost guaranteed to be work of a group.
Oh, yeah, no, this was with the moral support of my group. I happened to find it at one point when we were investigating something. Of course, with the help of my arcane abilities, which is almost also like having an army of support. But I was the one who found that. And I found it in the journal.
If he's looking over like Hirsch's shoulder, he'll see like Augie in the background just like rolling his eyes.
He definitely notices that.
We are able to find out that we believe that they may be from Ireland, the people that are responsible.
Really? So dear old Simon wasn't just letting his prejudices run away with him.
Excuse me?
So dear old Simon
wasn't
just letting his prejudices run his mind again.
Oh, no. And that's why we need Simon. We need Simon's assistance. Just for, I don't know, I'd say about a half hour.
So, what kind of assistance per se? Because I will have to say that if there's any vigorous activity needed, then I must protest that. I don't know, some money, some recompense must be made my way for the use of my good friend here.
Oh, it is not vigorous. Matter of fact, I can just do it a few steps away if you just give me a half hour of his time.
Okay, very well.
All right, and I walk up to Lord Pelham and I whisper in his ear, "Keep him occupied, please." And as I walk off, and I motion to Mr. Rogers to kind of like follow me to go speak to Simon.
I suppose I'll play along. Yeah, I mean, I don't see any reason why not.
What do you get what I'm trying to say there, Lord Pelham?
Yeah, he'll give you a look.
Yeah. Look, I don't want this guy trying to intervene between, you know what I mean, to interrupt Simon and I or try to get in on what we're talking about, you know? So yeah, I'm heading over to Simon with Mr. Rogers.
Hello, folks. Have you ever wished you could have an easy way to find gameplay videos and podcasts, or just media in general that deals with your favorite White Wolf role-playing games? Or have you ever wished you could find a forum to share gameplay that you have recorded, one which wouldn't be drowned out by random posts and discussion, so that your media could get the attention you want? Well, we have the answer for you in a Facebook group we run called White Wolf RPGs Gameplay and Media. The group is specifically ran with the sole intent of it being a one-stop shop for people to view or share media involving the games we all love. We take thorough steps to ensure the page does not become cluttered and is easy to traverse. We are currently over 1,000 members strong, and we are continuing to rapidly grow with new media being shared every day. Stop on by. We hope to see you there. High Level Games, the industry's first choice in taking your games to the next level. We are a podcast blog and new media network at highlevelgames.ca. We have blog posts about all of your favorite games going up 5 days a week, and a podcasting network with actual plays and shows that discuss role-playing games, with more rolling out all the time. We are on iTunes, Twitch, and YouTube. Find out more information at highlevelgames.ca, a site that certainly isn't controlled by a shadowy board of directors of otherworldly origin. That's highlevelgames.ca.
Please, help. They're coming.